Welcome to the Las Vegas Superfinals Saturday night finals. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. We're getting lined up, ready to go. We're going to start our evening here with a swim off, our second one for this same event, the boys senior 100-yard butterfly. These gentlemen are getting staged behind their lanes. There's going to be in lanes 5 and 6. Devin Walters with J Swim Club, JSC, and Giovanni Sulo with Sandpipers looking for a spot to get into that finals and super finals. All right, we're starting with the swim off. Here we go. I think we're going to do Anthem when we're done here. In lane number 5, Devin Walters with J Swim Club. Giovanni Sulo here going against him against Sandpipers. And they are off and away. Into the first turn, it's going to be in lane number 5. Devin Walters comes off of that wall. Devin makes the turn. Good look here. Devin in lane number 5. Going to go out in a 25.25. In. Giovanni goes 25.98. Giovanni trying to dig in here. Devin with a half a second advantage on the turn. Coming forward, Devin. Coming in, but it's going to be a Giovanni on the finish. And Giovanni goes 54.07. Had it the entire time, except for when it mattered there. Congratulations. Giovanni Sulo will advance into the finals tonight. A great big smile on his face. Great work. All right, now I think we're going to do some national anthem. Feel free to join us at home. Here we go. Let's play ball. Coming up first, it's going to be the women's 500-yard freestyle. Event number 31. This is our 14U championship final. In lane 2, Zoe Despain. Lane 3, Alex Kaufman. Lane 4, Zelly Coates. Scarlett Benju in 6. Zoe McLaren in 7. Sophie Rona in 8. Kara Moore in number 9. And your championship final top qualifier is Rainey Moran from OA with a time of 5:20.99. Good pacing here on all of these ladies. They go over this first wall within a second of one another as they come through. Lane 1 is swimming empty here tonight. This is going to be in lane number 3, Alex Kaufman with the early lead, going out in a 59.75. Good look there. Kaufman putting some space on him. Kaufman first in to that wall as they make that turn, heading back the other direction. Coming into the 200 split. Kaufman going 31.69 on that first. Still in lane number 3, Kaufman from Sandpipers coming in here at the halfway point, going 2:36.01. Give you a look there. Here comes Kaufman in lane number 3, 3:08.42 off that turn. Moran in second position going 3:12.6. See if she can make that up. In this 500 final, Kaufman coming through into her turn. You'll be able to see the space, followed by Moran in lane number 5. Bell lap here for Kaufman as she comes in. Kaufman coming through on her final 25, chasing folks through. And that's a great finish. 5:17.47. In second position, Moran goes 5:23.0, and Coates will finish in the top 3 with 5:33.32. Coming up next in heat number 2 in our 15 and over Consolation B final in heat 2. In lane 2, Caitlin Grover. Lane 3, Campbell Keller. Lane 4, Ella Edis. Lane 5, Ariana Zerkova. Lane 6, Kristen Herman. Lane 7, Lauren Bigelow. Lane 8, Tiger Lily Wolf. And in lane 9, McKenna Mitzel. Can you try to... These athletes coming through here. Pretty close together, all within 3 or 4 seconds. In lane number 6, Herman from Santa Maria in first position. Santa Maria's Herman splitting 32.61 with 132.90 here, coming into the 250. Little movement here as in 6 and 7. Lane 7 coming up. Lauren Bigelow making a move here, but still Herman in lane number 6, holding on to that first position, going 32.87 on a 2:33.39 split here. Herman splits 32.87 again, 3:11.26 coming up here. Coming into the 350 mark. Bigelow, Herman going stroke for stroke here. Big move in lane 7 by Bigelow, getting up in there. 3:44.33, 3:44.75 here are splits. Bell lap coming in here for Herman. She comes off that wall into her final 50, leading the pack here. Bigelow in lane 7 and Zerkova in lane number 5 in second and third position. Good finish there from Herman, goes 5:21.40. Zerkova in lane number 5 goes 5:23.38, and Herman goes 5:21.40. Coming up next, heat number 3 of event number 31. In lane number 1, Drew Bauman. Excuse me, lane number 2, Drew Bauman. Lane number 3, Ashley Rowe. Lane number 4, Kamika Francis. Lane number 5, Amanda Schweitzler. Lane number 6, Gazelle Bourbon. Lane 7, Haley Imasa. Lane 8, Kendall Mitzel. And in lane 9, Emmy Brewer. This is our 15 and over final. Lanes 4 and 5, Francis and Schweitzler first over. Don't forget about lane number 9 on the outside, Brewer coming in. Coming into the 200, still looking at lanes 4 and 5, Francis and Schweichler. Coming in there on their turns. Francis in second position. Brewer coming up on that outside in lane number 9, and Schweichler in lane number 3. So all these three athletes pacing right on top of each other. Lanes 4 and 5 have the opportunity to watch each other, looking right in the eye. Could be a sneak attack from lane number 9. Let's watch. Halfway through, Francis in lane 4 goes 2:36.38 here in our 15 over final. Swimming up into it, lane number 6, Gazelle Bourbon making herself a factor in the race. You can see that as they come through, as they're coming through those 4 lanes right in there. Still an edge in lane number 5 for Amanda Schweichler, your top qualifier at a time of 5:19.31. Just completing the 350, coming into the 400 and 100 to go. You can expect 125 to go right now. You can expect these athletes to start to play the cat and mouse game of who's going to go and when are you going to go. Lane number 5, Schweichler with the lead here with lane number 6, Bourbon coming off, falling off the pace a little bit in lane, and number 4 is Francis. Don't forget about Brewer. She's fallen into 4th position, but she's still in the game here. But the middle of the pool starting to separate. With the 75 remaining here, it's going to come off between lanes 5 and 6 unless there's some serious work that's done here on the outside. These two athletes, lanes number 5 and 6, Amanda Schweichler, Giselle Bourbon, playing a duel with one another. They come through looking right into the eyes. It's going to be the last 25. Kick is picking up as they come through on these athletes. Swimming and breathing away from each other. That might be a factor as they come in looking like lane number 6. That's Gazelle Bourbon, and Bourbon is going to come from behind and take the win. 5:15.25. Schweichler goes 5:15.52. Brewer in lane 9 in 3rd position, 5:21.40. And Francis in lane 4 holds on for 4th at 5:22.05. Coming up next is going to be the heat number 4 of the senior super final. In lane number 2, Haley Tiffany. In lane number 3, Mary Vileda. Lane number 4, Taylor Bennett. Lane number 6, Isabella Tramontana. Lane number 7, Anna Schultz. Lane number 8, Gretchen Lane. Lane number 9, Tabitha Peregrine. And your top qualifier here in lane number 5 from Sandpipers in a time of 5:10.60, Allie Holder. And we're off into the fast final here. Super finals underway. Just 8 seconds separate top to bottom, so this is going to be anybody's race. Lane number 2, Tiffany goes 27:05. You see these athletes sticking together here as they come through the middle of your screen. Half a body length lead. She's going to want this. Lane number 5, Allie Holder, the top qualifier, has a body length on her surrounding athletes. Tiffany hanging in there right in the fray. Tiffany coming into that turn with Holder in lane 5. Holder going 33.5, 33.1 for Tiffany on that 50. Coming into the 200. Nice look overhead there from lane number 5. Holder holding 39.5, goes 158 on the opening 200. Tiffany goes 159.68 in lane number 2. Holding in 3rd position, Tramontana at flat 200.11 in 3rd position on the race. Starting to expand on that lead. Has a body length coming into that wall on those athletes around her. Tiffany goes 231.38, Holder 229.25. In our super final here, heat in lane number 5, this is Allie Holder. Holder comes through. Starting to move here. In lane number 6, big move by Isabella Tramontana. She's going for it right here. You can look at that effort coming up on that stroke right behind her. She's plan was to wait for this last 150 and make it a drag race. Tiffany hanging in there in moving to 3rd position at 334.96. But Isabella Tramontana putting a statement in. Maybe Allie Holder went a little bit too fast. See if she burned the candles too quickly. She can hang on here to the finishing speed of Isabella Tramontana. She comes through the middle of the pool there. She's put a body length in the last 50 on Holder. Tramontana, Tiffany falling off into the off into third position. Coming into this bell lap. That is Tramontana from Sandpipers. Going, Holder in second position is now at 32 splits. 31-42 is the difference there between Tramontana and Holder. Tiffany trying to stay relevant here in third position in lane number 2. And here comes Isabella Tramontana. She is going to put a body length lead in. Her race plan has worked out perfectly. Great finish there as she comes into the wall. Tramontana from Sandpipers goes 5:06.35. Seed time 5:11. How about that? Second position is going to be Bennett in lane number 4. 5:07.40. Holder slips to third position, 5:07. Tiffany at fourth, 5:08.11. Okay, heat number 1 coming up. The boys' senior 500-yard freestyle. In lane number 2, Van Haney from Haste. In lane 3, Dylan Frujita from Alto. Lane 4, Jack White from Sandpipers. Lane 5, Sam Peterson from Haste. Lane number 6, Alan Jiang from Sandpipers. Lane 7, Brian Antonio from Desert Storm. Lane 8, Maxim Nazarov by Sandpipers. And in lane number 9, Duncan McLaren from BCH. This is the 14 and under championship coming through here. Into our first 100. Jiang dominated the 200 last night. See if he can make it a double in this 500. Jiang comes through with the turn. Holds 28-28 on his second 50, 53-51 opening 100 here. You can see the field starting to get blown apart already here in this first 150. Jiang coming in off that wall, taking a 1 body length lead. Jiang still holding on here, 154 here, going at 30.33. Nice long smooth stroke. We're coming into the 300 mark on the 300 split. Alan Jiang holding in there pretty close here in lane number 4, Jack White. Alan Jiang coming through here with Sandpipers. The field evening out here next to him in lanes 4 and 5. That's Jack White and Sam Peterson. Sam Peterson, the top qualifier this morning at 4:58.89. Jiang goes 4:59.92. Jiang's got a body on him right now. See if Sam Peterson's going to be able to drag it back into position. Allen over with a split of 30.57. Peterson, a faster split of 30.30, trying to dig back on that lead as they come through here into the 400 split at the start end of the wall. Alan Jiang with still holding that body length lead. Bell lap for Alan Jiang. Alan in. Comes across, trying to turn over. Get into that with a huge kick. It is so fun watching Alan kick. You could wake surf behind this young man. That is great work as he comes in. Alan Jiang goes 4:54.23. Peterson 4:57.25. In third position, White goes 5:02.33 as our athletes are coming in here. Coming up next, heat number 2. Heat number 2, Parker Woodward in lane 2, Jack Haney in 3, Micah Fessler in 4. Antonio Santos in lane 5, Miles Moran in lane 6. In lane 7, Habib Farr. Lane 8, Wyatt Green. Lane 9, Garrett Barker. This is the 15 and over console final. Fast 50 goes to Barker in lane number 9. Oh, excuse me, that snuck up on me. Sorry about that. Barker still holding that lead through the first 75. This is our 15 and over console final. Lane number 5, Fesser with surf goes 55.81 on his opening 100, taking the lead away in the middle of the pool. Lane number 4, Micah Fesser swimming for unattached for surf, has a half a body length lead. The top qualifier in lane number, well, the fastest in the heat, not the top qualifier, 5:02.24 is Antonio Santos in lane 5. Quite a race here. Miles Moran qualifies in 5:02.35. You would expect both of those athletes likely to try to get under a minute or under 5 minutes here in this championship final. The whole pack staying pretty close together as they come through there. Coming through the halfway mark in our B console final. Just 4 seconds separates the qualifiers. So really it could come from anyone if someone comes through with a big breakout swim. This is the halfway mark and it's going to be Barker back into it here in lane number 9 with a 30.87 split there to go 2:27.37 on the 250. Nice look of the field as they're coming through that far wall. Coming into the 300 here. A couple athletes falling off, but the pace staying strong. This time it's going to be lane number 7, Far. He's going to hit first with a 50 split of 32.1, 257.3 through the 300. .350 coming up. Far in lane 7 was our first split, being just paced right on that lane line by Miles Moran. Excellent strategy by Moran. Let him do the work, surf on the wave, coming through. Far in first position, Moran in second position, in third position in lane 3, Haney. As the athletes come through there, you can watch that strategy start to develop here. We're gonna go into the 400 split as they come through here. Far and Moran surfing that lane line again, right down the middle of the lane for Far. They're gonna come through. Far splits 30.350. Moran splits 30.32. So the momentum going here for Moran as he's gonna start to pick this up, trying to get the win here in the 15 and over consolation final. Miles Moran with Olympus Aquatics has him in his sights, trying to dig through here to Antonio Santos. Moran's gonna get the turn here on the bell lap. It's gonna come down to who wants it most, who's got the grit, who's got the extra training in the pool, who's going to those 5:30 morning practices and getting it done every single day. Miles Moran puts the legs down and drops the hammer, swimming away from the crowd here in lane number 6. Miles Moran will continue to grind here over lane number 7. That is Javid Far. Miles Moran swam that race perfectly. Strategy pays off for Miles, going 4:56.94. In first position, second position, Woodward in lane 2, 4:58.34, and in third position, Far goes 4:58.51. Heat 3 coming up here, the 15 and over championship. In lane number 2, Brooks Livesey. Lane number 3, Kenny Meyer. Lane 4, Keegan Elgie. Lane 5 is AJ Ogden, your top qualifier. Lane number 6, Garrett Taylor. Lane number 7, Jay Castro. Lane 8, Joe Capra. And in lane number 9, Nicholas Nemescu. Lane at number 7 here, Jay Castro going out fast. Coming into this first 100, let's see what his opening 100 split is going to be. Castro in lane 7 goes 55.50. Coming up in lane number 6, challenging Castro in 7. Taylor in first position goes 1:23.18, 28.53 on the split as he comes through. Race continues to build through the halfway point. That's the 200 split right there. Will put Taylor up at 153.44. Now coming into our halfway point. Still grouped pretty closely. Race in the middle lanes here. Those 4 swimmers coming in. Coming in here into our 350, we are coming into the 400 splits. Field starting to separate. Taylor in lane number 6. Putting up a little bit of a lead. Lane 4, that is Keegan Elgie, not going away anywhere soon. Being chased down and in lane by 5, AJ Olden, the top qualifier here in the 15 and over championship. Coming over here at the 400 split, Taylor goes 355.15, LG goes 355.33, Ogden 356.22, so nice and tight there. Still anyone's race as we have a 75 left to go for these top 3 swimmers in our 15 and over championship race. Bell lap, and it's going to be lane at number 6, Garrett Taylor. Taylor goes 28.88, I believe is what that is. Comes through, but it's lane 4. Big move here by LG. He wants this and is coming in hot off that wall. Turns into 100 freestyle pace, and he's going to blow it away. Look at this. What a finish. Coming in lane number 4, that is going to be LG. Holding back, just puts it all down on the line for the 100 and goes 452.09. In second position, Taylor goes 453.69. Ogden goes 455.10. All right, coming up here for the super final. In lane number 2, Alan Mejia. In lane number 3, Jack Capra. Lane 4, Mason Enthoven. Lane number 6, Nadas Coates. Lane 7, Chandler Iyer. Lane 8, Nicholas Moore. Lane number 9, Jamie Taylor. And in lane 5, your top qualifier, Jess Day. And they are off here in our super final for the men's 500-yard freestyle. Fast opening 50, everyone hitting the wall within 1 second of each other. Iyer in lane number 7 goes out in a 25.50. Coming through here on this super final, lane number 5. Coming through here in lanes 5, 6, and 7. Fast turn, it's gonna be lane 5. Dave goes 150.22. Here in the one at that 200 mark. In lane 5, Coates takes over the lead as the top qualifier. Jay Dess, is the in 4:42.05. Coates in lane 6 qualifies at 4:47. So Coates is going to put some hurt on him with a 5-second difference to see, but not us here in lane number 6. Staying even with the pace. My guess, as I check the chat, the Nadas team is going off. Santa Maria has been representing on the live stream all weekend. Nadas, Coates, and Jay Dess from Haste swimming unattached, going flip for flip. Day this time 2:47.58. Coates 2:47.71. Just 2/10 separating as they come through. See if Coates can put Day in the hurt locker here as they come through. This is going to be the 350 split. Day in first position, 3:16.16. Coates in second position, 3:16.40. Battle for third position coming in lanes 4 and 7 as Iyer and Enthoven going. And we're just still going all-out sprint drag race here in this 500 as they come into the 400 mark here, Coates and Nadas. Nadas, Coates, and Day. Coates and Nadas is the same person. How about that? This time it's still Day, 3:44.90. Coates, 3:44.93. How about that? Swim 400 yards and have 3/100ths of a second separate. Here they come into this 450 mark, 75 yards to go. You start to see stars. You lock on the door of that pain cave and ask to come in, to ask your body a little bit more. Nadas, Coates in second position, 4:13.18. Day, 4:13.00. Day laying it down here on the line. Let's see who can come off this wall. Day gets the advantage off of the turn. Day and Coates in a drag race. The lights have turned green. Who's going to finish this last 25? Day coming in, looks like he has the advantage. Day will go 4:39.70. Coates finishes 4:40.14. What a great swim by both of those athletes. Fantastic work. Enthoven finishes in third position, 4:47.07. Iyer finishes fourth, 4:49.78. Fantastic race there in our senior super final. You love these moments that you love to see in this sport when that training comes together. Coming up next, it's going to be event number 33. This is going to be the 12 and under championship. Aylin PSI from SMC in lane 2. Lane 3, Fiona Wendelby from Avengers. Lane 4, Gavin Taylor from BCH. Lane 6, Lola Ngati from Sandpipers. Lane 7, Sorcha Canning from Park City. Lane 8, Sandpipers, Melania Gladys. Lane 9, Ava Gibson from Lifetime, and your top qualifier with a time of 30.24, Abigail Yu in lane number 5. Yu coming into the wall, turns quickly, gets under the wave, kicks, gets up. Straight line swim coming through for everybody as they come through. It's gonna be Abigail Yu in the middle of the pool. Yu goes goes 30.23. And Gotti hits second at 30.82. And in third position, Taylor goes 31.43 to round out your top three here in the 12 and under championship in the 50-yard backstroke. Coming up next, the boys 12 and under 50-yard backstroke, event number 34. We're just having a great time. In lane 2, Zachary Legler from Ace. Lane 3, Nicholas Lacone from Sandpipers. Bryant Chung in Sandpipers in lane 4. Sandpipers, Lewis Bateman in 6. Sandpipers, Nathan Lacone in 7. OA, Oliver Northway in 8. Ryder McCullough in Lifetime in 9. And your top qualifier in lane number 5 from Surf, Saji Clark in a time of 30.72 here for a 12 and under backstroke. 50 yards, 2 lengths of the pool, all out. Pain. And they are off on this 50-yard start. It's going to be lane 5, first of the turn, Saji Clark, followed by lane number 6, Lewis Bateman. Clark and Bateman dueling here. Watch lane number 4, Bryant Chung coming in hot as the comes in. It's going to be a quick start. It could be either side. Bateman, Clark, it will be Bateman in lane 6, goes 35.9, beating Clark, the top qualifier, in a time of 30.71. Congratulations to Lewis Bateman from Sandpipers. In third position goes Chung in lane number 4, 31.38. Coming up next, the girls senior 200-yard breaststroke. We have coming up first will be the 14 and under championship. Aliana Johnson in lane 2 will go 2 from Sandpipers. Lane 3, Peyton Kirby from Sandpipers. Lane 4, Ashley Walker, Sandpipers. Lane 6, Ellie Wu from Alto. Lane 7, Asia Britt from Sandpipers. Lane 8 from Haste, Kara Moore. Lane 9 from OA, Madeline Stoltz. And the top qualifier from BCH, Miley Hillcoat in lane number 5 with a top qualifying time of 2:37.48 in our 14 and under championship. Coming through in this 200-yard breaststroke, lane number 4, it's going to be Chen here with the early lead. Coming into the 100 mark. Okay, Chen comes in there in lane 4. They had a reseed and didn't give me the new heat sheets, you guys. I apologize for that. So that was the 14 and under console heat. Audrey Chen will win, or Christy Chen will win that heat. Coming up next is going to be heat number 2, the 14 and under championship. In lane number 2, Elena Johnson. In lane 3, Peyton Kirby. Lane 4, Ashley Walker. Lane 6, Ellie Wu. Lane 7, Asia Britt. Lane 8, Kara Moore. Lane 9, Madeline Stoltz. And in lane 5, the top qualifier from BCH with a time of 2:37.48 is Miley Hillcoat. Lane number 5, Miley Hillcoat. Coming in on the 100 split here. Lane number 5, Hillcoat with a 1:13.28 100 split. Followed in lane number 6, Wu. Kirby in lane number 3, going 1:14.04. Into the 150 split. Hillcoat goes 1:52.43. Lane number 5, Hillcoat coming in at a 1:52.43, extending her lead. And in lane number 3, Kirby in second position, still trying to get up in there. Has a 25 to turn it into overdrive here. And that is going to be a finish for Miley Hillcoat, going 2:30.95 for BCH. Kirby goes 2:34.37 in second position. Wu in third position with Alto goes 2:36.90. Heat number 3 here, 15 and over consolation for the 200-yard breaststroke. Cameron Tsar in lane number 2 with Ace. Lane number 3, Abby Reams from Sandpiper. Lane number 4 from Sandpiper, Angelina Seifert. Andrea Van Leeuwen will be swimming in lane 5, the first alternate for Sandpipers. Lane 6, Anna Klug for Park City. Lane 7, Olivia Hudson for Sandpipers. Lane 8, Kirsten Merlin for Sandpipers. Lane 9, Maddie Hansen for Surf. Off and into the water here in heat number 3. The 15 and over consolation 200-yard breaststroke. Coming into that line, it's going to be Seifert in lane number 4 with a 37.01 opening split. Nice straight line of athletes coming through here on their 75 and 75 length here in the 200-yard breaststroke for the 15 and over consolation final. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I just got a comment in there that there's no audio. I don't think that is true, but give me something that you can hear us in the chat. Bob. Coming forward in lane number 7, that's going to be Olivia Hudson. Hudson goes 1:19.58 in her opening 100. Thanks for that thumbs up on the audio. Appreciate that. Comes through in lane number 7, Olivia Hudson. Pacing in there with lane number 4, Angelina Seifert. Hudson, 2:03.35 off onto her last 50 of the 200-yard breaststroke. Lane number 4, Seifert gets to that last wall first, putting on the jets here. Coming through, it's going to be a 3-person drag race as lane number 6, Anna Klug, gets into the action, doubling up on her pace. What a race. Lane number 7, Olivia Hudson coming up. Could be Klug, could be Hudson, could be lane 4, Angelina Seifert. The ticker will tell, and it's going to be Klug in lane 6, goes 2:45.88. Seifert in lane number 2, 2:46.02, and Hudson in lane number 7 will finish in 3rd position, 2:46.62 for your 15 and over consolation final. What a race there. Great move by Klug there to come up in there and get that race. Just pace it back, let him surf on that wave and go. Heat 4 here in our 15 and over championship final. Gazelle Bourbon from Desert Storm in lane 2. In lane 3, Ivy Huang from Sandpiper. Lane 4, Alicia Thomas from Haste. Lane 5, Brinkley Halgren from Ace. In lane 6, McKenna Mitzel from Desert Storm. In lane 7, Emma Schneidler from BCH. Kendall Mitzel from Desert Storm. Macy Cragen from Surf in lane 9. In lane at number 5, Brinkley Halgren holds on to first position with an opening split of 33.94. Halgren still in 5th position. McKenna Mitzel coming up on her side in lane number 6. Alicia Thomas in lane number 4. Good swim coming here from Brinkley Halgren. Nice pace there with Ace Aquatics at the 100 split. Halgren goes 1:12.64. A 38.70 on her second 50. Starting to pick up the pace. Halgren going through here. Nice long glide, using that energy wisely. You want to make sure that you have that kick because you know you have athletes in lanes 4 and 6 on either side of you. McKenna Mitzel, Alicia Thomas, who are waiting for this 50 to make their move. Not always the best move to go out fast and early if you can get it close here, but in the breaststroke, with that extra waves in the pool, a little bit harder to make that move, but we just saw it in the last heat. Here comes lane number 5. Halgren going a 153.17, a 45.3 on the split. Thomas goes 40.91 and 41.84 from Mitzel in second and third. But Mitzel coming up hard here. No, Thomas coming up hard here in lane 4. Big move still. Halgren doubling up her stroke, keeping them about a body length apart and increasing that lead. Here comes the kick for Halgren in lane 5 with Ace Aquatics. She is going to take the 15 and over championship heat here with a time of 2:33.28. Thomas goes 2:36.12. Mitzel in third position, 2:37.50. Great swim there by all of the girls. Brinkley Halgren, though, taking that 15 and over championship. In lane number 2 here in our Heat 5, the senior super final. In lane 2, Gigi Munoz Rodriguez. In lane 3, Mia Campbell. Lane 4, Lauren Greenwell from OA. Lane 5, Ali Cabiles from Santa Maria. Lane 6, Ava Clegg from Haste. Lane 7, Rainey Moran from OA. Lane 8, Eden Anderson from Haste. Lane 9, Riley Moxham from Ace. And your top qualifier, Ali Cabiles from Santa Maria. And they're off here in our senior super final in the 200 women's breaststroke event number 35. Great look as they come through the screen there on this first 25. Opening split goes to Munoz Rodriguez in lane number 2, 32.85. Munoz Rodriguez staying in there, but it looks like lane number 5, Ali Cabiles. Coming in, we'll see who has the lead at the 100 split. It's going to be Cabiles going 109.47 on the opening 100. Ali extending, but in second position in, oh my goodness, Greenwell. I spoke too soon, tied exactly 109.47 on that 100 split. Munoz Rodriguez in third position at 110.16. Ali putting a little hurt on here at the 150 split, creating some separation. It looks like it's going to be Munoz Rodriguez on the outside that will be in second position. As that comes in, Ali Cabiles goes 147.6. Greenwell in lane 4, 147.68. Munoz Rodriguez, and here comes our final 50. Ali Cabiles turning it on here. Volume knob is increasing here as Ali Cabiles comes into the lane number 5 with a body length lead off the wall. Munoz Rodriguez hanging in there, looking like she has the second position. Race for third in lanes 4 and 6. Lauren Greenwell, Ava Clegg, Ali Cabiles coming in at a time of 224.99. Munoz Rodriguez goes from the outside to get second, 226.4. Third position, Greenwell with OA goes 227.99, and Clegg very close at 228.31 in fourth position. Coming up next, event number 36, the 14 and under consolation final in lane 2, Joseph Fontilla. Lane 3, Landon Hinn. Lane 4, Sydney McDonald. Lane 5, Dylan Glanville. Lane 6, Vinny Basil. Lane 7, Seth Basillo. Lane 8, Jacob Legler. And in lane 9, Aiden Woods. Basil coming in first position there at 2:35.16. Coming up next, the 14 and under championship in lane 2. Liam Dottie. Lane 3, Jonathan Searhan from BCH. Lane 4, Sam Gao from Sandpipers. Lane 6, Sam Peterson from Haste. Lane 7, Andre Fajardo from Sandpipers. Lane 8, Zeke Rasmussen from Sandpipers. Lane 9, Gavin Ho from Alto, and your top qualifier. In lane number 5, Benjamin Mai with a time of 2:24.69. Lane number 4 coming to the wall first in that 75, Sam Gao. On the opening 100, Mai in lane 5 goes 108.34. On pace for an excellent swim. qualifying at 2:24. Lane number 4, Sam Gao again extending forward on the 150. Gao and Benjamin Mai. Gao with a half a body length lead over Mai, the top qualifier. Goes off into the last 50. Underwater pull, maximizing that glide forward. Benjamin Mai and Sam Gao on the duel. Sam with a half a body length lead going into this final turn in lane at number 4. Sam Gao gets up and goes. Excellent turn both by Benjamin Mai. Within, make some space up, but still the lead going here with Sam Gao in lane number 4. See if he can hang on for it. Gao coming in a time of 2:21.97. Mai goes 2:22.47. Half a second behind. In lane 3, Peterson goes 2:25.42. Swimming for haste for heat number 2 of the 14 and under championship. Congratulations to Gao. Coming up next, heat number 3, the 15 and over consolation final. In lane 2, Jacob Imasov from Sandpipers. Lane 3, Connor Swenson from OA. In lane 3, Asher Cutlass from Sandpipers. Lane 5, Nathan Trong from Sandpipers. Lane 6, Justin Chamberlain from OA. Lane 7, Owen Hartman from OA. Lane 8, Gabriel Montefiore from Sandpipers. And in lane 9, Grant Livesey from Sandpipers. Watch for some fireworks here as Owen Hartman comes in first position, 29.52. Olympus swimmers always swimming faster here in this in the evenings here in finals. Lane 7 and 8 on the duel between Hartman and Gabriel Montefiore. Hartman goes 1:03.34 on the opening split here in the 100-yard breaststroke. Justin Chamberlain moving up there, and in lane number 8, Gabriel Montefiore coming up, taking over Connor Swenson, Owen Hartman. Connor Swenson in lane 3, falling back off the pace here a little bit, and it's going to be Montefiore with a 140.5 going into this final 50. Chamberlain and Owen Hartman going to get up in there. Don't forget about lanes 4 and 5. Nigel Dowland, Lycan Swenson. Cutlass and Trong coming in 4 and 5. Could be lane 4, Asher Cutlass. Who will it be? Ticker will tell. It's going to be Montefiore with a time of 2:16.35. Kaltsas goes 2:18.12, and in third position in lane 5, Trong goes 2:18.35. Coming up next, heat number 4, the 15 and over championship. In lane number 2, Giovanni Sulo from Sandpipers. Lane 3, Reef Yoked from Park City. In lane 4, Nigel Dowland from Arroyo Grande. Lane 6 from BCH, Joseph Sirhan. Lane 7 from OA, Robs Barton. Lane 8, Amfid Hernandez from Sandpiper. Nick Lugaretti from JSC, and your top qualifier in the 15 and over championship from Olympus Aquatics, Lycan Swenson. Nice tight line here in this championship final on this opening 50. Lane number 7, Robs Barton coming into the lead. I believe Barton will hit first. Nope, it's Yoked in lane 3. Barton in second. Coming through. Reef Yoked swimming for Park City. Feeling this nice, thick oxygenated air here in St. George after training up in Park City, Utah. Reef Yoked having a great swim here, extending forward with a body length lead coming into the 100. Reef Yoked will go 1:02.84. Barton slides to 4th in second position. Searhan at 1:03.51. Swenson in 3rd at 1:04.05. Coming into the 150 split, Yoked falling off just a bit. Little work being done here by Joseph Searhan from ZCH. And Lycan Swenson in lane 5. This time, Yoked again holding on to a slim lead, 137.86 in second position. Searhan 138.05. Here comes the Jets in lane 6. Joseph Searhan extending. Lycan Swenson matching, trying to get back up in with him there. Swenson has the turnover. See if he has enough real estate to get up in front here of Joseph Searhan. Joseph Searhan is going to come and win this 15 and over championship with a time of 2:12.29. Lycan Swenson goes 2:12.99, 7/10 difference. And in third position, Sulo in lane 2 comes up with a great swim, 2:14.21. Yoke fading to 4th here at 2:15.14. All right, here comes the senior super final in lane number 2, Max Tuggle. In lane number 3, Miles Moran. In lane number 4, Gabe Jones from Olympus. Lane number 6, Tyler Wachapalong from Sandpiper. In lane number 7, Alex Thornton from Sandpipers. Nate Moore from Haste in lane 8. In lane 9, Wade Ogden from Haste. And your top qualifier in lane number 5 with a time of 2:09.28, Abe Astle. Good look at Abe. Astle, Jones, Moran, all with OA coming through. Sandpipers bringing Thornton and Wachapalong. Arroyo Grande and Haste with represented here in this men's senior super final in the 200-yard breaststroke, and we're off. A fair and even start, deep start by lane 5, Abe Astle. He comes up in the lead off that underwater. Abe Astle first to the wall here in that 25. 8 lengths of the pool breaststroke. Each of these athletes dueling. Familiar with one another, having swam through prelims and finals together. Well, prelims and finals, many of them training together. Abe Astle hits the wall, Thornton hits the wall with a 29.07. Astle in second, 29.13. Looking to spoil the party. Thornton hits again in lane 7. Astle put on the ropes, second to turn, but will make it up here coming into this 100-yard split. Thornton and Astle separating from the field. Thornton will come in on the split at 1:01.31. Astle goes 1:01.85. Astle and Thornton coming through. Astle edging out a lead coming into the 150. my eyes don't deceive me, I think he'll be in first position and is a time of 1:34.49. Thornton goes 1:34.85. The split 32.64 for Astle. Thornton goes 33.54. Abe Astle turning it on here, moving that volume knob to 8, 9, maybe 10 as he comes through down off this last 25. Abraham Astle with Olympus Aquatics extending the lead over Thornton in lane 7. See if Gabe Jones can get up in there to beat Thornton. But it's going to be Abe Astle, your Super Finals champion here in a time of 2:08.03. Thornton hangs on for second, 2:09.22. Gabe Jones goes third, 2:10.65. All right, coming up next, here comes some fireworks. Event number 37, this girls senior 50 freestyle. Nothing but churn and speed here for the 50-yard freestyle. Heat number 1, in lane 2, Ava Gibson, Alina Johnson in 3, Emma Staskas in 4, Jalen Angelinas in 6, Mary Weinstein in 7, Claire Hidalgo in 8, June Johnson in 9, and Chloe Jing in lane number 5. 2 lengths of the pool as fast as you can go. Keep the head down, mouth in the water, don't breathe, and finish up. It's going to be Chloe Jing with the win here, going 25.50 over Angelinas. 25.16 in our 12 and under finals. Wow. Heat number 2 coming up in the 13-14 Consolation Championship. In lane 2, Hannah Quinn. Lane 3, Zoe Lynn. 4, Kara Moore. Lane 5, Alexandra Lund. Lane number 6, Zelly Coates. Lane 7, Christy Chen. Lane 8, Anna Katau. And then lane 9, Zoe McLaren. Too close to call in this 13-14 console. Gonna be lane number 8 is my guess. Big swim coming from Katau from the outside. No, it's Moore in lane 4. 26.64 for Kara Moore. Anna Katau goes 26.87. Coming up next to Heat 13-14, the championship finals here. In lane 2, Sophia Hammer. Lane 3, Aliana Kelhofer. Lane 4, Scarlett Benju. Lane 6, Sophie Rona. Lane 7, Chloe Ludke. Lane 8, McKenny Sherman. Lane 9, Madeline Brown. Your top qualifier, Sienna Zauder from Sandpipers with a time of 25.37. Big turn there out of lane 5. Sienna Zauder coming through. Zauder is going to be the 13-14 champion there. Zauder goes 24.83, beating her time of 25.37 here as we come through in that 13-14 championship. Heat number 4 in the 15 and over champion console. In lane 2, Gracie Dean. Lane 3, Mary Vileda. Lane 4, Tatum Hoffer. Lane 5, Gretchen Lane. Lane 6, Isabella Aiello. Lane 7, Julie Merlin. Lane 8, Chloe Rasband. And in lane number 9, Ava Clegg. Just on a quick pause here, administrative pause, and we're ready to go for heat number 4. Off the blocks and ready to go here for heat number 4, 2 lengths of the pool. Over before you know it. Gonna be lane to number 2. Callie Lucero over first on the outside. These fast 50s separated only by 0.2 of a second. Get a great start, get a great kick, and it's gonna be on the outside. Lane number 2. Yes, how about that? Gracie Dean with ace. 25.16, a 7/10 drop for Gracie from this morning. A great swim. Lane number Wilson in second position, a time of 25.23. Coming up next, heat number 5 in lane 2. This is the 15 over championship final. Callie Lucero in 2, Taylor Hooten in 3, Tavia Arnell in 4, Madison PSI in 5, Grace Wilson in 6, Kennedy Bennett in 7, Tabitha Peregrine in 8, Kristen Herman in 9. Here they go, championship final for this 15 and over championship. Too close to call. All of these athletes within 0.2 of a second. Again, coming through, gonna be lane number 4. That is Tavia Arnell, is unbeatable this weekend. 24.64. She wins at night. Coming in from the WYO, SWAT, Wyoming. Tavia Arnell takes the 15 and over championship. Coming up next in heat number 6, the senior super final. Coming up next, Emery Vanna. In lane number 3, Noemi Bravo Guzman. Lane 4, Danny Cannon. Lane 6, Ariana De Luna. In lane number 7, Anna Schultz. In lane number 8, Gabby Henry. In number 9, Nicole Deviatoff. And your top qualifier in a time of 23.93 from Haste, Taylor Bennett. Our 50-yard freestyle senior super final underway. Exploding off that block. Again, a great start out of lane 2. Watching on this turn, all too close, my goodness. These athletes coming in all within. Wow, what a finish. It's gonna be so close, too close to call. Bennett in lane 5 dives for it, goes 24.46. DeLuna in lane 6 goes 24.50 for second position. And in third position in lane number 3 is gonna be Noemi Bravo Guzman, goes 24.52 for that senior super final for the women. Coming up next, event number 38, the boys senior 50-yard freestyle. In lane 2 for the 12 and under finals here, Bryant Chung. Lane 3, Julian Erickson. Lane 4, Logan Segrist. Lane 5, Jackson Morgan. Lane 6, Matthew Hong. Lane 7, Saji Clark. Lane 8, Atlas Condaris. And in lane 9, Nicholas Laxon. Coming through, it's going to be lane number 5. Jackson Morgan will finish in first position, 25.01. In second position, Hong goes 25.81. And in third position, Segrist, 25.92 for the 12 and under finals. Coming up next, heat number 2 for 13-14. In lane 2, Kai Chung. In lane 3, Andre Fajardo. Lane 4, Remy Hoffman-Chan. This is the consolation finals. Harrison Bay in lane 5. Lane 6, Nicholas Gordillo. Lane 7, Aiden Longsworth. Lane 8, Andrew Woon. Lane 9, Jarek Young. Charging through here on this consolation finals for these 13-14 boys. It looks like the advantage is going to be in Nicholas Gordillo in lane number 6. He's extend to a quarter body length lead, make it a half. He's going to cruise into a full length lead here. Gordillo goes 24.13. In second position in lane 3, Fajardo goes 24.41. Chung goes 24.68. Coming up next in the finals for our Heat 3 of the 13-14 finals. Lane 2, Atkish Neji. Lane 3, Brian Antonio. Lane 4, Logan Michael. Lane 5, Alan Guyang. Lane 6, Beck Johnson. Lane 7, Teddy Zakharov. Lane 8, Sam Peterson. And lane 9, Seth Basillo. Let's see if Alan continue the win streak here and has yet to be beaten in a final over the 2 days that I've watched. Alan Guyang with a half a body length lead, just with the length alone, comes over in lane 5, throws that turn, gets up underneath that wave with a half a body length lead. Alan Guyang coming into the wall, being chased in lanes 4 and 6, but it's going to be Guyang by a length, 22.33. In second position, Johnson in lane 6 goes 23.30. Michael in lane 4 and third goes 23.35. Coming up next, heat number 4, the 15 and over consolation. In lane 2, Jamie Taylor. Lane 3, Mason Hemmert. Lane 4, Henry Meyer. Lane 5, AJ Olson. Lane 6, Jack Capra. Lane 7, Nicholas Namescu. Lane 8, Nick Lugaretti. And in lane 9, Jay Castro. Bodies are getting bigger. Splash kicks are getting with more whitewater. All throwing at the same time, surfing the wave out of the turn. Comes through, it's gonna come down to the touch. Who's gonna throw it, get it in there early? It's gonna be in lane number 3. Hemmert goes 22.84. Great swim. Meyer in lane 4 goes 23.04. And Odin in third position, lane 5, goes 23.22. Coming up next, heat number 5, Wade Ogden in lane 2 in the 15 and over finals, championship final. Lane 3, Max Tuggle. Lane 4, Talon Hickman. Lane 5, Robs Barton. Lane 6, Keegan Elgie. Lane 7, Trevor Arnez. Lane 8, Parker Woodward. And lane 9, Corbin Cole. Coming out strong here in lane 5, Robs Barton with a half a body length lead at the turn, showing he wants to get up and get out off that turn, surfs the wave up and out, being pressed forward. Robs Barton coming forward is going to win here in his 15 and over championship final. Barton goes 22.02, dedicated out there to Miss Becky Barton. That goes in second position, lane number 2, 22.42. In lane number 7, Trevor Arnez. And in lane number 3, lane 6, Keegan Elgie. Coming up next, our Supers final. In lane 2, Yamato Lucero. Lane 3, Ian Connor. Lane 4, Sam Carlson. Lane 6, Dash Turner. Lane 7, Sebastian Rona. Lane number 8, Justin Kuda. In lane number 9, Abraham Astle. And our top qualifier in lane number 5, Brace Anaway from JSC, going 21.44. Here we go. And we're off. The big boys off in this super finals. First to break out, lane number 5, Bryce Anaway, the top qualifier, going against Dash in lane 6. Coming in, is it Dash? Is it Bryce? Bryce Anaway coming in, trying to get into that finish. It's gonna be Turner in lane 6. Dash Turner goes 21.32. Anaway, oh my goodness, 21.34. 2/100ths of a second. Don't trim your fingernails next time. What a difference in the third position. It's going to be in lane number 4, Sam Carlson with OA going 21.48. Coming up next, event number 39. Winning swim on that last super final is 21.32. 8th position, Abraham Astle, 22.2. So less than a second separating 1 through 8. Just a brutal, brutal event to succeed at. Just so many details have to go right for you. Coming up next, event number 39, the girls 100-yard butterfly. Up first in heat number 1, the 12 and under championship. Lane 2, Mackenzie Sheridan. In lane 3, Abigail Yu. Lane 4, Haley Walker. Lane 5, Chloe Jiang. Lane 6, Sorcha Canning. Lane 7, Jasmine He. Lane 8, Claire Hildago. And in lane 9, Gavin Taylor. After our 100-yard butterfly, we're going to go into the medley relays. Chloe Guyang following in her brother's footsteps here. The half a body length lead off of the wall. Guyang coming forward. Great big long wingspan here. Guyang coming in with a half a body length lead. This is the 12 and under championship. Guyang 12 years old on the roster here. Coming forward in lane number 4 next, Haley Walker. Followed in lane number 6 by Sorcha Canning. Chloe Guyang extending that lead to 1 length plus. Chasing her down in lane number 4, Haley Walker. Coming in, will be finishing second. It's just a question by how much. Here comes Guyang, finishing in a time of 1:02.50 as a 12-year-old in the 100-yard butterfly. Walker goes 1:04.44. Canning goes 1:06.98. Excellent swim there for our Groms in the 12 and under 100-yard butterfly for our women. Coming up next, heat number 2, the 13 and 14 consolation final. In lane 2, Sophia Hammer of Avengers. Lane 3, Sophie Rona. Lane 4, Mia Campbell. Lane 5, Chloe Ludke. Lane 6, Ella Rosenfeld. Lane 7, Miley Hilcoat. Lane 8, Giselle Serrano. And in lane 9, Isabella Montoya. This 13-14 consolation. 100-yard butterfly, first to the turn, lane 5, Chloe Ludke. First to the turn, Rosenfeld in lane 6 with a 30.91 split. Being chased down in lane number 5 by Ludke, going 31.22. Into that third turn, half a body length lead for lane 6, Ella Rosenfeld. Rosenfeld uses that kick to power her success here as she continues to create space. Making Team Alto proud here. Rosenfeld's gonna go 1:06.27. Ludke goes 1:07.31. And Hammer goes 1:08.72. Coming up next, our championship final for the 13-14 women. In lane 2, Scarlett Benju from Desert Storm. Lane 3, Summer Mudadu from Sandpipers. Lane 4, Riley Christensen. Lane 5, Emery Vanna. Lane 6, McKenna Sherman. Lane 7, Deanna Lemon. Lane 8, Alex Kaufman. And then lane 9, Alexander Lund. They get to the wall, coming forward here. This is a close one. Advantage looks like it's going to be to Vanna in lane at number 5. Vanna will finish 28.69. Christensen 28.77 on this intermediate split in lane number 4 right next to her. Here they come, racing at its best. Championship final here for this 13-14 age group. Anyone's race, lanes 4, 5, 6, or 7. Who's got the guts to give it what it needs here in the last 12.5 meters? Coming in, it's going to be lane number 6. Sherman goes 1:00.58. In second position, lane number 4, Christensen goes 1:00.73. Vanna in lane number 5 goes 1:00.95. All within a quarter of a second together, top 1 through 3. Coming up next, the 15 and over consolation finals for our women here in the 100-yard butterfly. In lane 2, Alexis Billau. Lane 3, Isabella Tramontana. Lane 4, Isabella Arello. Lane 5, Olivia Anfinson. Lane 6, Julie Merlin. Lane 7, Audrey DeLuna. Lane 8, Tavia Arnell. And lane 9, Alyssa Burdick. If you're betting, put your money on Arnell in lane 8. Tavia Arnell goes 27:01. Not that you should ever bet on youth sports, but Tavia Arnell lays it down here from the outside. She's been winning from lane 1, from lane 8. I have not seen her participate in a final that heat that she has not won so far this weekend. Tavia Arnell coming forward, cruising, and is going to hit again. Tavia Arnell goes 59.93 in this, the 15 and over consolation championship round. In second position will be Aiello with a 1:00.55. Anfinson in lane 5 goes 1:00.71. Coming up next, heat number 5, the 15 and over championship for our women. In lane 2, Gabby Henry. Lane 3, Gracie Dean. Lane 4, Grace Wilson. Lane 5, Madison PSI. Lane 6, Ella Cooper. Lane 7, Danny Cannon. Lane 8, Allie Holder. Lane 9, Taylor Hooten. Hitting the wall, heading the other way. Might be Hooten in lane number 9. Ticker will tell. Indeed, it is Hooten going a 27.94 on her opening split. Second position is going to come on the other side of the pool. Dean goes 27.96. Hooten hits first on her third turn, heading back, looking to win from the outside. Taylor Hooten with Olympus Aquatics coming up here fast. In lane number 3 could be Gracie Dean. Dean's been swimming fast. Who's going to get the dive? It's going to be Dean. Goes 59.40. Hooten gets under a minute, 59.57. And PSI goes in lane 5 in third position, 1:00.02. All right, coming up next, our super senior final. In lane 2, Ariana DeLuna. In lane number 3, Callie Lucero. Lane 4, Haley Tiffany. In lane 6, Noemi Bravo Guzman. Lane 7, Sienna Sardvana. In lane 8, Chloe Rasban. In lane number 9, Ale Cabiles. And your top qualifier in lane number 5 from Ace Aquatics with an entry time of 58.42, Gigi Munoz Rodriguez. Quick start here for our 100-yard butterfly super finals. Lane 4 to the wall first, Haley Tiffany. Coming off the wall in a great turn, Gigi Munoz Rodriguez comes through here with a accelerating here in the second length of the 100-yard butterfly. Hits in a time of 26.31. Bravo Guzman, 27.58 in lane number 6, trying to play catch up here. Munoz Rodriguez swimming possessed, having a fantastic race. Munoz Rodriguez swimming in the senior super final as a 14-year-old. Comes through, Gigi Munoz Rodriguez will hit in a time of 56.40. Drops 2 full seconds from this morning, lays it down and takes the dub. Savarda in lane 7 goes in second position, 58.37, and Tiffany in third, 58.52. Wow, what a fast swim. Coming up next, event number 40, the boys senior 100-yard butterfly. In lane 2 for the 12 and unders here is going to be Zachary Legler. Lane 3, Oliver Northway. Lane 4, Tigran Dimitrian. Lane 5, Jackson Morgan. Lane 6, Sullivan Benez. Lane 7, Atlas Condritas. Lane 8, Brian Chung. And in lane number 9, Bohan Zhao. Coming into this 50, gonna be close. Morgan Benez, 28.86, 29.19, extending off the turn in lane number 5. Morgan with a half a body length lead. At the end of the lane, I'm guessing it's the little brothers here of lane number 5. Jackson Morgan. See if we can get a shot of that. That's pretty cute. Morgan, and in lane number 6, Sullivan Benez. It might be Benez. Let's see who finishes, and it is. Benez goes 102.2. Morgan goes 102.42. Rounding off, Dimitrian in lane number 4 in third position goes 106.60. Pretty dang fast for 12-year-olds. Great swim. P2. 13-14 consolation finals. In lane 2, Izan Mendez. Lane 3, Gavin Ho. Lane 4, Remy Hoffman Chande. Lane 5, Jarek Young. Lane 6, Dylan Fruhita. Lane 7, Kai Chung. Lane 8, Joseph Fontela. Lane 9, Landon Hin. Exploding off the blocks. Coming across. Nice line here, middle of the pool. Those 4 swimming even, stroke timing a little bit off. If it stays like that, it's going to come down. Who can throw that finish? Young to the wall first in lane 5, 28.10, separated by 2/10, 3/10 of a second. Coming through in those 4 lanes that you see there on your screen. Lane number 5, Young comes in. Jarek Young looking to extend. And this is now 6, Dylan Fruhita off the beautiful turn. Extra kick here, giving him some power and putting him into the win. Fujita goes 59.68. Yang 10043. Chung goes 10050 to round up our top three here of our 13-14 boys consolation finals in the 100-yard butterfly. Coming up next, heat number 3 in the 13-14 championships, going to be Van Haney in 2, Brian Antonio in 3, Logan Michael in 4, Jack White in 5, Atkish Neji in 6, Teddy Zakharov in 7, Maxim Navarov in 8, and Beck Johnson in lane at number 9. Off and away we go. 13-14 championship underway. Off the turn. Nice long underwater. It could be lane number 7, Teddy Zakharov. Coming forward into the turn. That underwater winning the day for him. The 5th stroke of competitive swimming. Zakharov goes 25.94 again with the underwater. Nice and long. Zakharov is coming in lane number 7. Hits that wall, 2-hand, beautiful turn. Big, long underwater. Exploding forward. Coming forward is Jack White in lane number 5. And it's going to be White in lane 5, goes 55.58. In second position, Zakharov goes 55.76. And in third place, Neji goes 56.53. Coming up next, heat number 4, the 15 and over consolation. We've had the swim off here. In lane number 2, Ryder Nakamura. Lane 3, Dash Turner. Lane 4, Joseph Sirhan. Lane 5, Emi Ibarra. Lane 6, Amfed Hernandez. Lane 7, Garrett Taylor. Lane 8, Connor Swenson. And lane 9, our winner from our swim off here earlier today, Giovanni Sulo. Swenson also winning his swim off earlier today. That comes in. Ibarra in lane number 5 comes off the wall for Ace Aquatics here at a split of 25.16. Good swim here on the outside. Watch for the swim off athletes. In lane number 9, Giovanni Sulo putting some pressure on. How about that? Here comes in lane 5, Emi Ibarra, and it's going to be on the outside. Lane 9, Giovanni Sulo wins the swim off at the beginning of this session and comes and wins the heat. 53.82 in second position. In lane number 5, Emi Ibarra, and in third, it's going to be in lane number 3, Dash Turner. What a success story there for Giovanni Sulo. Put that one up in the best swim of the meet, story of the meet here. Coming up next, 15 and over championship. Sam Carlson in second position. Noah Madadu in lane 3. In lane 4, Alex Valero. Lane 5, Ian Connor. Lane 6, Chandler Iyer. Lane 7, Trevor Arnaz. Lane 8, Justin Kuta. Lane 9 here is Sulo. So I may have misspoken, but we'll confirm that last athlete. That was a swim-off athlete. I thought that was Sulo. Coming up in lane at number 5 is going to be Ian Connor. Connor laying the jets down. Brief conversation with his dad. He wants to go out and win this heat here at the beginning of our races. Ian Connor laying it down with the extra kick. Just huge pull, perfect timing. Excellent technique. Here comes Ian Connor diving that head down in there, going 51.98. Second split of 27.66. Great work there by Ian Connor. Valero goes 53.03 in second position, and in third position on the outside, Sulo again He's going to get extra points here, 53.17. Coming up next, our senior super final. In lane 2, Jess Day from Haste. In lane 3, Gabe Jones from OA. Lane 4, Caleb Katau from Sandpipers. Lane number 6, Bryce Anaway from JSC. In lane number 7, Will De La Garza goes OA. In lane number 8, Cole Aguirre. And in lane number 9, Sebastian Rona. In lane number 5, with the top qualifying time from Ace, 52 flat, Talon Hickman. Aguirre here. Corrected here in the chat on the pronunciation there. Thanks for that. Here we go. Our fast 100. And they are off, ready to roll. First on the breakout is going to be Bryce Anaway in lane at number 6. First to the wall in lane 6, Bryce Anaway, the top qualifier in lane 5, Talon Hickman playing catch up here. Coming into this first 50, it's going to be tight. Lane number 1, Anaway goes 23.64, followed by Hickman 24 flat. In lane number 6, Bryce Anaway coming in. Watch out for De La Garza in lane number 7 with a tough turn. Strong underwater finishing kick coming here from Will De La Garza. Can he get there? Coming up on Anaway on the outside. Will De La Garza is going to come to the wall. De La Garza with the win, 51.39. In second position, Katau in lane 4 goes 51.58. And Anaway in third position goes 51.64. What a perfect swim by Will De La Garza, coming in, timing that, and touching by 0.2 of a second. Finish times top to bottom there, 52.85, our 8th finisher. And De La Garza goes 51.39. Incredible work on that 100-yard butterfly. What a swim by Will De La Garza and the entire crew there in that super finals. Grace under pressure for Will De La Garza. Coming up next, relays. Catch my breath. What a night. All right, coming up next, event number 41, the girls 12 and under 400-yard medley relay. 400 medley relay for the rest of the evening here, local time 7:36. We've got ten heats total of the 400-yard medley relay. In lane number 1, in heat number 1, with lifetime, Cook, Gibson, Estrada, Simpson. Lane 3 from Sandpipers, Weinstein, Nepliska, Haskins, Campbell. Lane 4 from Sandpipers, Montefuel, Warren, Hidalgo, Gaddis. Lane 5 from Sandpiper, Angelias, Walker, Jiang, Walker. Lane 6 from Sandpiper, Gotti, Johnson, Sheridan, Weinstein. Lane 7 from Park City, Staskus, Erickson, Canning, Rona. Lane 8 from Sandpipers, Bartlett, Hadgood, Howard, Mammon. And in lane 9 from Sandpipers, McDonald, Bartlett, Hesupa, and Burns. Each swimmer swimming 100 discipline. Our first backstrokers in the water, and that's going to be turned first in lane number 5 by Jalen Angelias in this 400-yard medley relay. Nice turn by the Sandpipers A crew in lane number 5. In lane 5, Sandpipers, Jalen Angelia sending Ashley Walker into the water here. Ashley Walker in lane number 5, Elena Johnson in lane number 6 for the Sandpipers, taking this out into the second 50 of their 100-yard breaststroke before turning it over to the butterfly specialists. Coming up next, Chloe Jiang for Sandpipers, Claire Hidalgo for Sandpipers in lane 4. In the water, coming up next in lane 4 will be Claire Hidalgo. Breaststrokers in lane 3, Sandpipers Gia Haskins. In lane 2, Ava Estrada for Life. Lane 7, Sorsha Canning coming up in lane 7 for Park City. For Sandpipers in lane 8, Ella Howard. Sandpipers lane 9, Olivia Isupa. Good look there. Look at those long arms. 12-year-old Chloe Jiang winning the 100-yard butterfly today, and a time that would put her into the top group overall in the meet. Incredible swim there. Freestyles coming up, first into the water in lane 5. Haley Walker for Sandpipers. Next coming up in lane number 6, Mary Weinstein for Sandpipers, finishing up the freestyle leg. In lane number 4 is going to be Melania Gaddis. Goes for a freestyle swim. Lane number 3, Abby Campbell. Freestyle swimmers in lane 2 for Lifetime, Jaden Simpson. In lane 4, Abby Campbell. In lane 7, Jacques Brona. In lane 8, Yali Maman. And in lane 9, Brooke Burns. So we get through our first heat here, the 12 and under 400-yard medley relay. Good swim by Sandpipers A, going 4:18.28. In second position, Sandpipers B, 4:28.39. And Sandpipers C in third place, 4:43.55. Coming up next, the boys 12 and under, 400-yard medley relay. In lane 4, Sandpipers, Marks, Chung, Laxon, and Farr. Lane 5 from Sandpipers, Laxon, Dimitrian, Morgan, Bateman. Lane 6 from Lifetime of Las Vegas, McCullough, Dunnigan, Conritis, Guyang. And in lane number 7 from Lifetime, Las Vegas, Smith, McCullough, Carpo, and Zhao. Backstrokers getting in the water here, getting ready to go for our 12 and under 400 medley. Relay. Our swimmers are off. Our backstrokers in the water. Marks in 4, Laxon in 5, McCullough in 6, and Smith in 7. Each swimmer swimming 4 lengths. Coming up next are breaststroke swimmers. First in the water is going to be lane number 5, Tiga and Dimitrian. Next in lane number 6 will be Kellen Dunnigan. In 4, Bryant Chung, and in lane number 7, Cooper McCullough. Butterfly coming up next in lane number 5, Jackson Morgan for Sandpipers. Nicholas Laxon in lane number 4 for Sandpipers B. Atlas Canidras in lane number 6, and Gabriel Carpo in lane number 7, both with Lifetime heading in their way for the 100-yard butterfly. Freestyle swimmer in the water in lane number 5 is Lewis Bateman. Bateman having a great meet this weekend. Coming up next in lane number 4, Sandpipers in the water, that's Cade Farr. For Lifetime in lane number 6 is Andrew Guyang. There are a lot of Guyangs, and they all swim fast. Good work there. Getting the work done in lane number 7. Shout out to Gabriel Carpo. I'm sure that's Gabriel. Says he's 12, and that kid is definitely not 12. But he is getting the work done. Might be a relay switch there. And into the water, Bohan Zhu. Also, I don't think that's Bohan either. I think that's one of our 7 or 8-year-olds coming in now. Wish I had his name. Looks good there. See if we can get a close-up on him as he's finishing up. Sandpipers goes 4:25.09. Lifetime. A in second position was 5:09.29. Sandpipers B in third at 5:10.76, and we've got a 50 to go here. That guy is giving everything he's got. Love it. 25 to go. Takes a big deep breath into that turn. I would too, my friend. All right, great work there. Coming up next, event number 43 in our 400-yard medley relay from Park City. Annalise Hahn, Sherman, Brick, and Quinn in lane 4 from Sandpiper. Bautista, Letsema, Serrano, Laxon in lane 6 from Sandpipers. Molina, Truong, Montoya, and Michael. Event number 43. All right, underway here in event number 43. Our 13-14 400-yard medley relay for the women. In the water, Annalise Hahn in Park City in lane 4. Jillian Bautista in lane 5 and Liana Molina in 6. Onto the breaststroke in lane 2, Liv Sherman. In lane 5, Analia Letsema. And in lane number 6, Tiana Truong. Lanes 4, 5, and 6. Coming up next, freestyle leg in lane 4, Logan Brick. Or excuse me, butterfly leg, Logan Brick. Giselle Serrano in lane 5 and Isabella Montoya. Lane number 4, Park City in the lead here, Logan Brick. Freestyle time here, coming in lane number 4 for Park City, Hannah Quinn. In lane number 5, Zoe Lexcone, and in lane number 6, Emma Michael. Great swim happening for Park City. Hannah Quinn gonna finish it up here on this final turn of the 400-yard medley relay. Park City finishes in a time of 4:46.79. Sandpipers go 4:48.41 and 4:53.10. Maybe a soft touch there in lane number 5. Coming up next, heat number 2 of the 13-14 400-yard medley relay. In lane 3, Alto, Wu, Me, Lynn, Anderes. Lane 4, BCH, Schultz, Hillcoat, Despain, McLaren. Lane number 5, Sandpipers, Sherman, Campbell, Christensen, Vanna. Lane 6, Sandpipers, Budadu, Kirby, Kaufman, Lutke. Lane number 7, Sandpipers, Zarkos, Britt, Zauder, Katau. Lane number 8, Sandpipers, Gamboa, Gallagher, Sang, and Wolf. In the water on the backstroke, Ellie Wu for Alto, Anna Schultz for BCH, McKenna Sherman for Sandpipers. In lane 5 and lane 6, Summer Mudadu, In lane 7 for Sandpipers, Isabella Zarcos. And in lane 8 for Sandpipers, Ashley Gamboa. Coming up next on the backstroke, into the water in lane number 5 is Mia Campbell. Lane 3 hits with Audrey Mee. Lane 4, Miley Hillcoat. Lane 6, Peyton Kirby. Lane 7, Asia Britt. And in lane 8, Riley Gallagher. In the lead in lane number 5, Sandpipers, Mia Campbell extending forward. Coming up next, on to the butterfly. First in the water is going to be lane 5, Riley Christensen. Lanes 4 and 6, Zoe Despain, Alex Kaufman. In lane number 3, Zoe Lynn. In lane number 7, Sienna Zauder. In lane number 8, Charlie Sang. Getting a shout out in the chat, Riley Smiley. Coming on up next, freestyle in lane number 5. Emery Vanna readies herself for entry. Up next will be lane 6. Chloe Ludke taking the dive. Then lane number 4, Zoe McLaren. Lane number 7, Anna Katau. Lane number 3, Sarah Enderez. And lane number 8, Maddie Wolf. Swimmer coming in lane number 5, Sandpipers A goes 406.5. Sandpipers B, 415.85. And in third position, BCHA going 425.25. Great work on that 13-14 400-yard medley relay. Coming up next, event number 44. The boys 13-14, just one heat of the boys 13-14 medley relay. In lane 2, Sandpipers, Pantilia, Bickler, Hin, Bickler. Lane 3 from Alto, Young, Glanville, Woon, Hoffman. Lane 4 from Sandpipers, Miller, Michael, Gao, Bastillo. Lane 5 from Sandpipers, Navarov, White, Fajardo, Jiang. Lane 6 from Alto, Grafton, Mai, Negel, Fujita. Lane 7 from Sandpipers, Longsworth, Rasmussen, Zakharau, McDonald. Lane 8 from Sandpipers, Vanna, Dottie, Basil, Gordillo. And lane 9 from Park City, Uferso, Khan, Bay, and Segrist. 4 lengths of the pool each stroke. Each team members gets their turn. Backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, free. Into the water, bar backstrokers, Joseph Fontilla in 2, Jarek Young in 3, lane 4, Gavin Miller, lane 5, Maxim Navarov, lane 6, Andrew Grafton, lane 7, Aiden Longsworth, lane 8, Parker Vanna, and in lane 9, Marco Rufuerzo. Lane 5 out to a great lead here. Maxim Navarov getting the work done in this 13-14 400-yard medley relay. Coming up into the water in lane number 5 is going to be Jack White. White there in the middle of your screen. Up next in lanes 4 and 6 will be Logan Michael and Benjamin Mai. Lane 7, Zeke Rasmussen. Lane 3, Dylan Glanville. Lanes 8, Liam Dottie. Lane 2, Alex Bickler. And in lane number 9 for Park City, Shane Kahn. Coming up next, Butterfly. First in the water is going to be lane number 5, Andre Fajardo. Followed in lanes 4 and 6 by Sam Gao and Atisha Negri. Then lanes 3 will be Andrew Woon. Lane number 7 is going to be Teddy Zaccaro. Lane number 2, Landon Hinn. And in lane number 9 for Park City, Harrison Bay. In the water on freestyle. In lane number 5, doing what Alan does, and that's win, Alan Guyang. In lane number 4, Seth Basillo. Lane 6, Dylan Fruta. Lane 3, Remy Hoffman-Chan. Lane 7, Sidney McDonald. Lane 2, Jackson Bickler. Lane 8, Nicholas Gordillo. And in the water there in lane number 9 is Logan Segrist. That's going to be Sandpipers in lane 1, 347.73. Alto goes in second position, 358.89. In third position, Sandpipers goes 402. Lane 4, Sandpiper C, 407. Lane 5, Alto B, 413 in fifth position. In sixth position, Sandpiper D goes 420.57. Lane 2 is going to be next. Sandpiper E finishes in a time of 4:34. Park City goes 4:36.45. Great work there by our 13, 14-year-old young men. Coming up next, event number 45, the girls' senior 400 medley relay. We have 2 heats. In heat number 1, Layton Surfers, Barber, Harris, Barber. Go sis. Lane 4, Lifetime, Lum, Brown, Shalisi, and Gibson. Lane 5 from Ace, Kassar, Hallgren, Baker, Mills. Alto in lane 6, Yu, Burdick, Rosenfeld, Swaminathan, and in lane number 7 from Santa Maria, C Relay, PSI, Holt Rhodes, Diaz, and Steed. This is going to sound a little bit like a telethon here, but our current subscriber count for Game On Live Studio, just checked on YouTube, is 4,899. Someone do me a favor here and go just subscribe for us. Let's get to 4,900 here. We're going to see if we can get to 5,000 by the end of the weekend. If you like what you're seeing, the best way you can help us is to subscribe to Game On Live Studio. We got lots of sports coming up. Swimming, can't be born in the swim world here. Like the video. See if you can help us increase that count. Let's get to 4,900 tonight. I just need one person. There's 86 people watching right now. Just one person out there say, yeah, I can help a company out that wants to highlight and give you good high-quality streams. Hope you're enjoying the stream here. Send it over to social. Follow us at GameOnLS. Would love it if you could help us out. Someone from Santa Maria has got to like that. Come through for me. Into the water. Here comes the breaststrokers in lane number 6. That's Alyssa Burdick. In 5, Brinkley Hallgren. In lane number 4, Madeline Brown. There you go, Brandy. Thanks so much. 4,900. I love it. I really appreciate that. Thank you. In the water in lane number 7, Marlene Diaz. Now you guys are just showing off. Megan Flick has subscribed. Appreciate that. On our way to 5K. How about that? Jerry, that's Game On Live Studio lore. Great comment. Subscribed last year after you fished your camera person out of the water. I've told that story probably 50 times in the last year. We were here a year ago. We were talking about that on the way down from Salt Lake. I'm up doing commentary here for the race. First night, I looked over and my camera person's gone. Where did she go? I looked over, the camera is gone. Where did she go? I looked over and the lifeguard is in. Our camera person, bless her heart, passed out, fell backwards into the water, took the entire camera rig with her. I still have the camera rig. It's a paperweight at home now. Great story. The camera operator was safe. None of the gear. I call it my Titanic story just because it looked like a Titanic wreck, just spread all over. Our butterflyers in the water. Sorry for story time there. Libby Harris, Caitlin Sheely, Maddie Baker, Ella Rosenfeld in 6, and Marlene Diaz in lane number 7. Here comes freestyle, lane number 6 in the lead. Samhita Swaminathan in lane number 6. Lane number 5, Kate Mills. Lane number 4, Ava Gibson. And in lane number 7, Ryan Steed. going to be lane number 6 coming in. Samhita will take Alto A here at a time of 4:29.74. Ace B will go 4:32.04. Third position to Santa Maria, 4:43, and in fourth position, lifetime, goes 4:47.56. All right. Only 4 heats remaining. What are we going to do with ourselves? Coming up next, heat number 2. Sandpipers. Rampoldi, Rowe, Bellew, Wolf in lane 3. BCH, McLaren, Scheidler, Aiello, McLaren in lane 4. Sandpipers, Merlin, Anfinson, Tramontana, Schweichler. Lane 5, Santa Maria, PSI, Cabiles, Bravo Guzman, and Paragon. In lane 6 from Ace, Munoz Rodriguez, Moxham, Cooper, Dean. Lane 7 from Sandpipers, Huang, Holder, De Luna, and Francis. Lane 8 from JSC, Sweeney, Hoffer, Lucero, Deviatov. And in lane 9 from Santa Maria, Hernandez, Chen, Herman, and Coates. Ramona, you got it figured out. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Here comes our top heat in this 400-yard medley relay in our senior women. Up and out of the water first in lane number 4 is Julie Merlin out of Sandpipers. But in the lead in lane number 6, Ace Gigi Munoz Rodriguez. Backstroke swimmers, Anna Rampoldi in lane 2, host Josie McLaren in 3, Julie Merlin in 4, Madison PSI in 5, Gigi Munoz Rodriguez in 6, Ivy Huang in 7, Reese Sweeney in 8, and in lane number 9, Elizabeth Hernandez. Gigi Munoz Rodriguez had an incredible swim in the 100 butterfly. In lane number 6, throws that last turn, heads it back in. Our next swimmers will be breaststroke in lane number 6, Riley Moxham. In lane number 5, Ali Cabiles. The latest subscriber of the Game On Live Studios. Daughter is my guess. Ramona, did I get that right, or what's our relation? That ball goes swimmer in lane number 4, Olivia Anfinson. Lane number 7, Allie Holder. Lane number 2, Ashley Rowe. Lane 8, Tatum Hoffer. And in lane number 9, Christy Chen, our breaststroke swimmers. Cabiles looking strong on that breaststroke, coming into her third turn, getting ready to turn it over to the butterfly crew. All right, it's your baby, Ramona, I love it. Well, she's swimming fast here right now, leading Santa Maria here in the breaststroke. Gonna turn it over to Noemi Bravo Guzman. Ace in next, lane number 6, Ella Cooper. Lane 4, Isabella Tramontana, chasing her down on the butterfly. In lane number 7, Audrey De Luna. Coming up next on the outside in lane 8, Kylie Lucero. Lane 3, Isabella Aiello. Lane 2 for Sandpipers, Alexis Bellew. And in lane number 9 from Santa Maria, Kristen Herman. Great look here in lane number 5, Santa Maria. Goes Noemi Bravo Guzman, extending that lead on the butterfly. Santa Maria finishing strong here, just Bravo Guzman putting up a huge lead here. Coming up next, Tabitha Paragon into the water on the freestyle. Lanes 4, 5, 4, 6, and 7 will be Amanda Schweisler, Gracie Dean, Kamika Francis. Coming up next after that in lane number 3 is Phoebe McLaren. Lane number 2, Tiger Lily Wolf. Lane number 8, Nicole Debiatoff. And in lane 9, Zelly Coates. Big swim, everyone's going one way. But lane number 5, Santa Maria swimming the other way. Tabitha Peregrine, exactly what you want to see. Half a length lead here for Santa Maria. Gonna hang on and blow out the competition here in this women's senior 400-yard medley relay. What a swim. Goes 3:58.22. Great work. Second position is going to come in lane number 4, 4:06.15. Third position, Ace A, 4:06.90. Sandpipers B goes 4:07.52. BCH 4:15, 4:06 in lane 3. Lane 6, JSC 4:19.27. Sandpipers 4:25.3. And Santa Maria B coming up here with the finish at a time of 4:30.79. That is a great swim. I think there's some love in Santa Maria there from our friends in the chat. You guys just witnessed a great finish. Coming up next, the boys senior 400-yard medley relay. Coming up next in heat number 1, 3 heats of the 400-yard medley relay for the senior boys. In lane 4, Surf, Clark, Barber, Mendez, Nelson. Lane 5, Camarena, Legler, Salyers. Lane 6 for Santa Maria, Elkin, Reynolds, Pettit, and Klosterman. All right, in the water for our backstroke. 3 heats. This is our first heat. Saji Clark for surfers in lane 4. Miguel Camarena Jr. in for ace in 5. And Brody Elkin from Santa Maria in lane number 6. Lane number 6, Brody Elkin to a lead here. Going to turn it over to Davin Reynolds for the breaststroke. Up next for ace in lane number 5, Jacob Legler into the water, and coming in now in lane number 4 for Surf, Flint Barber. In lane 6 with the lead, Santa Maria C, Davin Reynolds. Coming up next, here comes Butterfly for Santa Maria. Raymond Pettit in lane number 6 into the water. Has a half a length lead. It might be a full length. It will be. Full length lead here going in. Ace will have Christian Salyers heading his way out onto the Butterfly. 4 lengths of the pool Butterfly. Coming up next in lane number 4, Eisen Mendez for the Surfers. Up next, freestyle for Santa Maria, Peter Klosterman off and on his way. Next into the water in lane number 5 will be Cameron Salyers. I'm assuming that's Christian's little brother. They seem to have some similar genetic code looking at them. And into the water here for Surfers coming up in lane number 4 is going to be Sam Nelson. Good swim by Santa Maria C, goes 4:12.23, very respectable. Surfers and Ace still out in the water. In second position, Surfers. Ace comes in at 4:38.87 with the soft touch, so we'll have to watch that time, or that, as that's posted. And in fourth position will be Surfers. They're gonna go 5:01.88. Coming up next, heat number 2. In lane number 3, BCH, McLaren, Serhan, Kampen Iso, Shobanian in lane number 3 for BCH. In lane 4 for Santa Maria, Nemescu, Flick, Frederick, Wallace. In lane 5 for BCH, Gad, Waite, Taylor, Simon Ruski. Lane number 6 for Alto, Byun, Fong, Zhao Rao, and Nelson. In lane number 7 for Arroyo Grande, Capra, Burkett, Weller, Zurkazak. And in lane number 8 for Lifetime, Wingate, Dungan, Dunnigan, and Flangas. In lane number 5, first to the wall, it's going to be Ali Gad. in the water. Across in lane 3 for the breaststroke, Jonathan Serhan. In lane 4 for Santa Maria, Gavin Flick. In lane 5 for BCH, Pace Wait. In lane 6, Scott Fong. In lane 7, Eli Burkett. And in lane 8 for Lifetime, Sian Dunnigan. Coming up next, Butterfly in lane number 6 will be Kyle Zhao Rao. Then the water next, lane 5, Garrett Taylor. In lane 7, Carson Weller. In lane 4, Ian Frederick. In lane number 8 will be Michael Dunnigan. In 7 for Arroyo Grande, Carson Weller. Coming up here in our second heat of senior men, it's going to be our freestyle leg. In lane 6, Alto's going in first. That's Drew Nelson. In lane 5 is going to be Felix Simon Sikowski. In lane 4, Edward Wallace. Lane 7 joins the race, Harris and Zulzarkak. Lane number 3, Shant Shikabayan. And in lane number 8, coming in into the freestyle will be Peter Flangas. Alto cruising in here for this Heat 2 victory. They are going to go 33:51.35. Second position, BCHB goes 3:54.89. Third place, Santa Maria B goes 4:00.23. Fourth position, Arroyo Grande goes 4:06.38. BCH in fifth, 4:08.18. And Lifetime coming in here. Lifetime A will go for 26.34. Heat 3, our final event here of the evening. The senior men 400-yard medley relay. In lane 2, Arroyo Grande, Capra, Dallin, Tuggle, Meyer. In lane 3 from Ace, Rogers, Green, Hickman, Ibarra. In lane 4 from JSC, Walters, Lugaretti, Onaway, and Turner. Lane 5 from Sandpipers, Muradu, Lucero, Catao, Thornton. Lane 6 from Sandpipers, Montefufel, Wachapalang, Montegrande, Hernandez. In lane 7 from BCH, Sirhan, Woodward, Wakefield, Odin. In lane 8 from Sandpipers, Emasa, Valero, Silvestre, Turong. And in lane 9 from Santa Maria, Entobin, Santos, Wire, and Coates. Ugiri, there was it. Sorry, Jerry. Ugiri is how we say that one. Ugiri, Cole Ugiri and Coates for Santa Maria A. In lane number 5, out to the early lead, Noah Mudadu for the Pipers. Gonna turn it over to Yamato Lucero into the water for the breaststroke. Lane number 4 in next, Nick Lugaretti. Lane 6, Tyler Wachapalang. Lane 7, Parker Woodward. Lane 8, Alex Valerio. Lane 9, Antonio Santos. Lane 2, Nigel Dallin. Lane at number 3, Wyatt Green. In lane number 5 is Yamada Lucero for Sandpipers coming in. Going to turn the work over to Caleb Patau. Next in lane number 7 will be Trent Wakefield for BCH. Across the way in lane 2, Arroyo Grande's Max Tuggle. Ace will send Talon Hickman in lane 3 for Butterfly. Lane 6, Valentina Montegrande for Sandpipers. Lane 7, Trent Wakefield for BCH. Lane 8, Sandpipers, Bam Silvestre. And in lane number 9, Cole. Oligiri going out on it here on our last heat here of the evening. It's going to be lane number 5, Caleb Patau on the turn coming in, Alex Thornton. In for freestyle in lane number 5, Alex Thornton off on his way, holding off a lead. The race is here for second place in lane number 4, Dash Turner. Lane 6, Amfeld Hernandez. Lane 7, AJ Odin. Let's see who can bring that home. In the lane for Nathan Trong in lane 8, Nadas Coates in lane number 9, Henry Meyer in lane number 2. A lot of the big names here that we've been calling all weekend, and here comes lane 5, Alex Thornton with a 25 plus to finish it up, and it's lane 4, Dash Turner. It's making the move here in the final for JSC. But Sandpipers will hold on. Alex Thornton and the Sandpiper A's goes 3:34.95. Second position, JSC goes 3:38.61. Third goes to Arroyo Grande, 3:40.44. Sandpipers B goes 3:40.70. BCH 3:40.99 in sixth position. Sandpipers C 3:46.02. Santa Maria in seventh, 3:47.51. And that will wrap up day number 3 here in St. George. We're on the campus of Utah Tech University in the Human Performance Center. My name's Sean Stringham with Game On Live Studio. Thanks for tuning in, playing along with me here tonight. I appreciate those of you who subscribed. If you didn't, cruise on over to Game On Live Studio. Help us get to 5,000. The next 1,000 are coming this way. We're excited for you. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. for prelims for day number 4. Finals tonight at 5:30. Signing off for now. Get some rest, everyone. Peace.